You are now listening to Radio Free Dairy, your favorite show on the people's airwaves. I am Dorothy, your beloved DJ. We're coming at you live from sunny California, where I'm joined by wonderful co-hosts, Lake Mojaveans and, I almost said Lake Mojaveans, Sebastian again.
Oh my god, you're thinking so much about me.
I feel my sense of self drifting away every time I show up on these.
Lake Mojave and Jordan of the Central Gaming Community are both here.
Hi.
Our good friend Sephi is on a date and unfortunately could not make it tonight. But we are back for more Mass Effect. Last time we started the kind of dull DLC of this game, of Mass Effect 1.
Oh yeah, that one.
So we'll be continuing doing that. I sent a post from discussing film in the Central Gaming Committee group chat.
Yeah, let me go ahead and
I would like to
this.
discuss what is being done here.
Okay.
Someone read out the headline.
I gotcha. The new Big Bang Theory spin-off series, Stuart Fails to Save the Universe, is moving forward. The series follows Stuart, who must restore reality after he breaks Sheldon and Leonard's new device and causes a multiversal Armageddon. Hey, so what the fuck?
Just normal
Sheldon
Big Bang
and
Theory
Leonard's
stuff.
new what? They made a device with this much power? What the fuck?
I like that.
Are we? This feels like a completely different genre of TV. I'm so confused.
Different. Like, there was no indication that this kind of bullshit was going on in the Big Bang Theory.
What the fuck? Also, how many years has it been
Since the Big
since
Bang
the
Theory?
Big Bang Theory?
It's been like
ended?
a decade, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I
it
swear
feels
it-
like it.
I swear it did when I was in college.
I don't think it's been
Tara, what the
long,
fuck?
But it's been a minute.
I also feel like Young Sheldon was airing when I was in college. Like, I feel like I remember this.
Jordan, look it up.
Like, yeah. But also, who the fuck is this character?
Stuart was the comic book shop owner.
I have no memory of this. Of all the characters to make a spin-off show about, like, okay, I can't say many characters from this show are memorable outside of, like, the main cast. But, like...
Yeah, Stuart was a recurring character. I think he became, like, kind of a main cast member in, like, the last few seasons.
Oh, wow.
I do not quote me on that. I did not watch that show very much.
Yeah. The only time I ever watched, like, episodes of The Big Bang Theory in, like, you know, like, to a significant amount was, like, when I had my wisdom teeth out.
Huh. Sounds like a
Yeah.
pussy shit to me. Let's drive on through. Oh.
Girls' night.
You know, the bad driving just feels disingenuous when you do it.
You know, maybe I took it from the wrong angle. I'll try again. You know what? I've got an idea.
Do you have an idea?
I have an idea.
Oh.
I'm so fucking smart.
Okay, I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Just gotta get some altitude. Oh no. No, it's on site no matter what you do, huh? They have a fucking anti-Mako field, it's awesome.
Fuck. I was really hoping I might be able to go up and over.
No. You did not decelerate in time. It really looked like you were gonna do it again.
Hey, guys, please.
So I'm just imagining this, like, sci-fi post-apocalypse show that has the exact same tone and style of the
Like
normal Big Bang
with
Theory.
the laugh track and everything.
Yeah, that sounds insane.
So, would you believe me if I told you this is not the first time I'm hearing of this show today?
Oh my god, for real?
Yeah, I found out about it because a couple of comedic actors I like were already announced for it, which I'm not happy about.
Oh boy. Well, like who?
Lauren Lapkus and Brian Posehn, mainly.
What would I know them from?
God, I don't know what you know Brian Posehn from. He was always kind of like in the alt comedy thing around like Patton Oswalt and Zach Galifianakis and a bunch of those guys.
Oof.
He was on Mr. Show on occasion.
Warning.
Lauren Lapkus was in Jurassic World.
Radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed
Like
on foot.
the first one?
Like Jurassic World, yeah.
Okay,
from
okay.
10 years ago.
Okay. I'm trying to remember a single character from that movie.
She was one of the people who worked in like the back office that like near the end of the movie the guy like tries kissing her and she's like, no, what?
Oh yeah, that fucking scene. Yeah. Right. Io just texted us. Why? You know what?
You know.
Generally, my response to this information also.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, no, that's unfair. The crazy thing is, it's like I want to ask.
Communism
Like,
is based.
Communism is based. Thank you, Transit Melody.
I
Yay,
kinda wanna
yay,
say
got the blast
communism
field
is
down.
based. Yay!
Now we
let's
can
get
drive
the
our car up and get into the building.
Yay! Fantastic. how would we get to the building otherwise? There's no other way.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to ask, like, who is this show for? But then I have to remember that, like, I do, like, people at my job fucking watch Young Sheldon still.
They're doing a Young Sheldon spin-off too,
My god.
about Young
it-
Sheldon's brother.
Okay, that sounds significantly more normal than this.
I would do old Sheldon if it was me.
Like, older than the Big Bang Theory Sheldon?
Yeah, as an old man. And then
Hey,
I'd
what
have
if
them all cross over.
What if in Stuart Fails to Save the Universe we can see old Sheldon?
Oh, and then we can get a spin-off of Stuart Saves the Universe called Old Sheldon.
Exactly, yeah!
A spin-off of a spin-off which ties into another
set
spin-off.
like a Mad Max style wasteland.
Yeah, exactly. After the nuclear apocalypse.
At what point does this stop being television writing and just start being the fucking human centipede?
It's all connected.
That's
How
one
is it?
word for it.
How is it connected? You don't want to know.
Area secure.
So I saw Superman last night.
You
sure
did see
did.
Superman last night.
I thought it was very good. I don't think it
Yay!
was great. I have a few gripes with it, but in general, I really liked it.
I'm really happy to hear this.
I think once it comes out on Friday and people start seeing it, I think a lot of people are going to be talking about Mr. Terrific.
Hell yeah. Revolver Ocelike, welcome to chat. How you doing? I know you.
A hell of a username.
I was gonna
True.
say, I fucking bet you do. Likely person for you to know.
Well, like I have a brand. I attract a certain user base.
Don't come any closer.
These guys.
Hey, buddy.
The hard way, or we can end this.
Hey, yes, your armor.
I didn't think you Batarians did.
Not quite.
Does.
It's very similar though.
Look, I'm just doing my
It's the
job.
medium version.
Hijacking this rock wasn't mine.
Ah.
I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
Attack him.
I grabbed, I went and grabbed some
Slave
slaves,
grab
no
anymore.
big deal.
Millions of people are gonna die.
Oh, you know me, just grabbing
You think I
slaves.
know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not. too
My
late.
historical fiction
Still
character,
legal.
the slave grabber.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite.
I've been doing good. Haven't been in the stream a while because I have been playing every Yakuza game.
So why do you listen?
God damn, that's what a fucking project you're
I
doing.
had a bad feeling about this from
Tell us about it. What are your favorites?
Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Spoken like a true lackey. You get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Or you can take your chances with me.
an interesting proposal. It's
That
a
didn't feel
it's
that
a current
renegade.
situation. Shut it
I
down.
guess it
This is
technically
Balak's
was.
problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Alex, hold up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
My favorite. You hang on. You picked a renegade choice, but you got Paragon points.
Apparently.
How does that make sense? Huh. Interesting. Yakuza's 0, 3, 5, and 7 are your faves. Slowly working my way through spin-offs right now. Hell yeah.
So Sebastian,
Hi.
Jordan has been playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet lately, as you know.
As a matter of fact, I am right now.
How about that?
What is your team right now, by the way?
That's about as late as you can get.
I'm doing a surprise trade for what I'm assuming is going to be another hacked Pokemon. So just give me a moment.
Oh boy.
It's really funny doing surprise trades now because like you're just gonna get like clearly sketchy accounts that you're linking up to that are seemingly always online, and they'll send you level 100 shinies of like very difficult to obtain Pokemon with their name just being a website that is clearly sketchy. Right now, okay, so I have under my belt now 5 gyms, 2 Team Star bases, and 4 of the Titans. Right now, and I need to switch up my team because I've got the Psychic Gym and the Dark Team Star base to take care of. But coming off of those Titans as well as the Water Gym most recently, the team I'm running with right now is Skeledirge, Phalanx because it's the only Pokemon I've found so far that can learn False Swipe, which I need for catching. Magneton, Pomo,
Nice.
Quaquaval, and Garchomp. Gabite, excuse me. I'm not quite a Garchomp yet.
Yeah. Oof. That'd be kind of nuts.
So
Solid.
Me and Jordan were talking about the characters of Scarlet and Violet and who we might want to see in PAL, and we came up with what I think is a very funny scenario for Nimona. Jordan, you want to tell Sebastian a bit about what Nimona's all about?
So Nimona is the rival / best friend character in the game. She's super fucking cute. Like I adore her. She's super energetic. She's super friendly. She you're leaving for your first day of school and like she just moved in across the street, if you can call it that. She's already a champion.
Dang, nice.
But she's and she always wants to fight. She always wants to battle you because like she wants to try to bring out the best in you. She sees a lot in you from the jump. But like she's never like overwhelming you or anything like that. Like she'll pick after you pick your starter, she'll pick the one that's weak to yours, just like Howl in Sun and Moon. But she actively picks her teams based on like what you can handle, so she can it's not like Blue where he's like out to win all the fucking time. Like she'll put up a challenge for you, but like nothing that's going to overwhelm you. It's really just kind of like a level check. And she'll show up and she'll show up around the time you pick up gyms. Like she'll be around every time you go to a gym. And those aren't done in a specific order. Like it's the world. Like the map design is very open world, so you kind of go at your own pace.
Which rule? That's cool.
Yeah, it's been a lot to sort out because like there's a lot of exploration involved here, which is neat for a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
But like, she's not like fight slut like Leaf is in PAL, but like, she's very into this stuff, and she really wants to foster that in you. Like she wants you to get on her level. And Dot, and the other, she's like, which Scarlet Violet characters do you think would work well in PAL? And I named Nimona along with a bunch of the teachers at the academy. First off, by the way, Nurse Miriam, nothing in the actual game like she is in PAL.
Yeah, she's very like
Interesting.
ditzy and
She's very silly.
yeah.
Sure.
She's like, OMG, I want to hear your adventures. Like, I'm just stuck here as a nurse. I couldn't become a teacher. But Dot, as soon as I brought up Nimona, Dot brought up something that immediately came to mind for me, which is that she and on Dot's playthrough, John Pokemon, and your playthrough, Nier Automata, would get along like fucking crazy. Like they would mesh super well.
Okay.
And we also both decided that this would drive Leaf insane.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like she would get so jealous.
Like if it's like if Red gets a new girl best friend who is like they have strong chemistry with and is just as invested in the sport of battling as she is, maybe a little. I mean, I can see them writing Nimona to be into it a little bit, maybe. But that's Leaf's, she's got that on lock. Still, though, it would.
Seb, go ahead and look Nimona up real quick.
I see what she looks like. She's a good design.
She's a cutie.
Yeah. The green bang is a real choice, but hey, I got it.
It works. It's very in line with what the character designer likes to do. The character designer also worked on the new Gundam series that recently ended, and a lot of the new characters from it definitely look like they got plucked out of Pokemon.
I remember getting confused. Like, am I looking at Pokemon like right now? Is that what this is?
Yeah. So what I said was Leaf would either try to destroy Nimona or try to steal her from Red.
Yeah.
To which Dot said she'd battle her for Red, but Nimona wouldn't actually know what was going on and end up falling for Leaf instead.
Ooh, I really like that actually.
I said Leaf accidentally gets what she wants, but in exchange, Nimona starts following her around like a lost kitten.
Nimona just like, wow, she's so passionate about this. She has so much potential too.
Yeah.
And then it said like accidental follicule.
I was like, hey, this is my girlfriend Leaf and her girlfriend Nimona.
Clear.
Are we clear? Hey, what's this?
Some
Weird mushroom.
weird mushroom.
There's an enemy on the radar. I think this might be the last one.
Huh? An enemy.
The enemy.
You humans.
Hey, Balak. Oh, he's just like the others, but green.
Yes, we humans.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
He has a different color palette. That's how you know he's of a higher level.
Predictable, but this is over.
We are
the
finishing
Batarian
the Batarian
DLC.
DLC.
If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
You don't get to leave, Balak. Not after what you've done.
What I've done, this is nothing compared to what's been done to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
No, I'm not using it. I'm not using any mods. I'm playing on Xbox.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes
Ah!
you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Wait your turn, dude.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
You can go. But this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe. But I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Fuck! Got 10 minutes to defuse these bombs. We can do it.
You can do it.
I can do it!
Crazy enough, this is literally just a. Oh, it's the mushrooms! This is literally just this. This is literally the same set piece that happens during Eden Prime.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. 2 bombs remaining.
Woohoo! I remember when I basically wandered into this DLC. I think you weren't even here when I started it. Then you're like, oh hey, you're at the DLC. And I remember kind of leaving, being like, okay, was that it?
Yeah. That's kind of how this DLC goes. It was 2007.
Yeah, it's just, it's not the best way to, like, it's the only time the Batarians really have any impact on this game, and their time is very,
it's the only
very
time they
short.
appear, yeah.
Nope.
We won't see more of them until Mass Effect 2.
Mm-hmm. And the only time an entire species showing up in your game to be, oh no, a terrorist incident, is a little sketchy. Is a little sketchy. It's a bit of ass, not as ass as Pinnacle Station. That shit sucked. I don't know anything about Pinnacle Station.
It's basically just like a combat simulator.
Oh. Here we added an arena mode. Yeah, whatever. I don't fucking care.
They added a something kind of similar in one of Mass Effect 3's DLCs, but it was also like stapled onto something actually really substantial. Oops. Well, I guess the bomb's gonna go off.
Yay!
Oh, no. I'm going to die! Boom! Yay!
Hey man, what's up?
He left. Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were going to stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
I let Balak walk so he wouldn't blow them up. If they're not all right, he's gonna have a short, unhappy life.
You let him go to save them? Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could. Balak seemed like a practical man. Practical but callous. I'm sure if he'd been in my place, Ms. Bowman would be dead now, along with all the terrorists. But I'm not gonna sacrifice people who happen to be between me and my target.
So what happens now? The bad guys get away?
Balak gets away today,
Yeah.
but we'll still be after him tomorrow. And the day after that. Me, my crew, and every other crew in the Alliance. He'll run and he'll hide.
That is not
Eventually
true.
he'll slip up and we'll get him. Bad guys never
Well,
get away.
what do you mean that's not true?
Not unless the good guys give up.
Well, I wouldn't want you after me. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family.
What if
Before I
that
go, I'd
wasn't
like to
a
offer you
metaphor?
something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Hand over your Omni tool.
You have quarry and armor?
I like them both. Paragon.
Hired a few
Hey, can I have your
guys
Omni
with
tool?
torches.
Renegade, give me your Omni tool.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Yes, all of them. Their bodies, anyway.
Oh,
They found more ghosts.
I see. Well then, I guess it's better than not knowing.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Okay, we got a present for Tally. We get a present for Tally. We get a present for Tally. We get a present for Tally.
Yay!
Release hostages.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us.
The fucking David Cage ass button
I
prompts.
expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
That's
And I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing
Sounds like a nice guy. I'd like to meet him.
no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes,
Oops.
Aaron.
Oh.
He was the one.
Tell me
who
more about
started
your dead
the
brother.
team here.
Did he have a disease?
I really like that we have a Shepherd who's very, very sensitive about bringing up his traumatic past, but he's constantly like,
Should see
hey, tell me about your brother who just
I
died.
understand. You've been through
Tell me about
enough.
your disease.
I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Commander Shepard, with Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
That was a brave thing.
Imagine if we
Contacting me on
picked the
radio,
red option
risking your
and
life.
she said that.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Cade.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Fine.
Hey. Hey, Garrus. Liara. Let's go take take a joyride on the asteroid.
We're both turning away from you like, no, Shepard. No. No, we don't want to drive around with you.
They're so sick of your shit.
Let's
How the
go
fuck do I
back to
get out
the
of here?
fucking Normandy.
How the fuck do I get out of here?
Oh no.
Guys? Guys?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can make wrong way. You don't just gonna go back the way you came. I think this is it though. Okay, we're getting there.
Okay, that is
Hey, your entrance. The layout isn't that. Oh wait, hang on. Wait, fuck. Oh shit. Wait.
Wait, what? Where am I?
Oh, okay. So downstairs, then through that little middle, like between the stairs. There we go. that was needlessly convoluted. So you guys remember how last week I made a delicious bolognese?
I remember.
Sure.
Well, I still had some of that left. So when I got home, I mixed it up with some ricotta and mozzarella and I make it into a ziti.
Yummy.
It's in the oven right now. I'll tell you how it is. When I have my awesome ziti.
Woo!
Whee! Hashtag my Z. You got this. I mentioned Garrus and Iliara are just white knuckling their seats right now. In dead silence, like fucking go home. No, Shepard, don't try to get more air again. Please, you've already done this. Blah.
Good God.
Blah. Fucking incredible.
We're done.
Okay.
Sarah's back, yay!
Yay, yippee.
Hey, Mr. McRacist.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm in charge here,
Motherfucker.
Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's
Yeah, who do I have to
footsteps.
talk to about this
My
decision?
first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien
Welcome back, Tara.
raiders hit the
You had a
ground.
delicious pizza dinner?
They had the numbers.
Ooh, delicious,
Yum.
delicious
Their
pizza
ships were
dinner.
no match for an Alliance frigate.
My
So
dinner.
We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Okay.
Carry on, Presley.
People talk that way when
Yes, sir.
confronted with with challenges to their bigoted beliefs. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking.
Commander, something you need?
I do want to hear more about this disease.
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition.
Of
Nobody knows
course
exactly
you want to know
what
about my
it is. Genetic
disease.
makeup. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair.
Why not?
I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though.
What's
I
the
can
matter
do
with
my
you?
job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past
I'm
my
not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome.
100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year.
God damn it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting...
100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived.
I'm not trying to
Whatever
make
you
you-
want, Commander.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Jordan,
Fantastic.
did you see what I put in your TMs?
Yes, I did.
Not now, Presley. Hey, Rex.
Rex?
Yeah, good talk, Rex. Ashley.
Commander,
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't...
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right?
So Ashley doesn't want to talk to us, huh?
Wow.
Hmm. Even
Got
under
some-
Captain's orders.
Got some new armor for Tally.
Ooh, I like it.
What do you
That's
think,
a
Jordan?
very tasteful. That's a very tasteful use of red.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Shepard,
A little mixed on the red visor, but it's coordinated very well.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
Oh, Tally, you're not wearing the armor we just got you. Did you not like it?
See you later.
Something
should go.
can do for you, Commander.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to...
Wow,
frigates like-
Adams, that's so cool. You have such a
Last
long,
assignment
like,
was
an
on
interesting
Tokyo.
history.
Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Don't be too modest.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
What a nice, solid young man.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
We got a good crew here, you know. Lots of nice personalities. Lots of people I'm proud to, you know, call comrades.
Yeah, and also Ashley.
And also Ashley.
I was waiting for that.
Oh yeah, we have to go approach Liara real fast. Hi, Dr. Chocolates.
Hey, Dr. Chocolates.
Hi, Dr. Chocolates.
Yay, we approached Liara.
I get the feeling
You're
you want to
approaching
ask
me?
me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard.
Can't
What
beat
did
the
you
shit
want
out
to
of you
talk
if I don't get closer.
Hey, whoa, we would not do that to our
Goodbye,
girlfriend.
Shepard.
I'm quoting JoJo. It's okay.
Yeah, but
It is never
Context,
okay
man.
to quote JoJo.
What do you mean? It's an extremely famous quote.
I know.
yeah, but it means something different when you say it to your girlfriend.
I'm just being a hater.
Hey guys, what's up, y'all? Strong
Ba,
silent
ba, ba, ba,
types.
ba, ba.
I
I
don't
love to
think-
sit at this long table with you.
I don't think we've gone into our room. This is our room.
This is our room?
It's our room?
It's our room, yeah.
Yay!
This is where we said that we don't like it when soldiers die under our command, right?
No, we said that in the infirmary.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you ever went into this room in your playthrough, Mojave.
I never did, no.
We have a desk. We have a little table. We have another desk. And we have two beds.
Two twin beds
They
put together?
They didn't model a queen, so they just shoved two twin beds together.
I don't understand. You asked for a double bed. What's the problem?
This is the most r/male living spaces room in this game.
Just fucking two cots next to each other.
My god. Yeah, no, I never... Because, like, in Mass Effect 2, you get to, like, customize your room and shit. You do that in all... It's wild that you don't get to do that here. It's really interesting that like this game has one DLC and it's like that.
It has
like,
two,
threadbare. Oh, there's well.
Only
you mean
one is
physical station, or is there another one? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like compare that with like like Jordan. Like Dragon Age Origins was like the next like big release Bioware did after this, like only a few years later, and I think it has like something like 10 pieces of DLC.
Jeez.
And they're like wildly inconsistent in terms of length and quality. Like some of them are like real dog shit. Some of them are like, this didn't have to be DLC. And
Patching it through.
let's see.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area.
Oh, look who it is.
Emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the
I
job.
see he gargled his gravel before talking to us once again.
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything...
Human shields, releasing hostages. Man, we gotta... I think this game is pushing some kind of agenda on us.
A lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping
It's probably
to
nothing.
keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth lead out.
Anyway, you're saying?
Yeah, so it's like some of the DLCs are like, what if you got to play the climax of the game, but as the bad guys? Wouldn't that be wacky? And the other DLCs are like, here is an entire, like, dozens of hours long epilogue adventure with its own series of like branching choices, companion characters who show up in future games, who you can also influence in those games, like with the choices here. Like, the Dragon Age Awakening expansion is genuinely, like, a small sequel to the base game. And it's crazy that, like, they just put so much effort into the post-release of that game, and this one just got... There's some bombs on a timer on this meteor. Alright, you guys better not be using any human shields in here.
Most of the systems seem to be disabled. Only basic life support appears to be functioning. What was that? Is there someone else on?
Somebody set that trap. The whole place could be wired.
Oh no. That's not what you want.
Oh! Ah!
You good, bro?
Stop resisting!
Hello? Dude,
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
out like a light. I'm amazed.
Yeah, guns will do that to you.
Jacob's going to make it.
I don't know about you, I get shot in the chest, I am just snoozing away.
Can do for him. Die with dignity. It's what he
You're not
I'll
waking
tell you
me
what I'm
up, I'll
not.
tell you that much.
People
tell
sleep
you
when
what
they
I'm
are
not.
killed.
She's showing signs of severe.
Fuck you.
I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Interesting.
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing
How's
in the world that
machines?
matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry.
I'm gonna go move my
Dr. Smith
ZD.
gave me
I'll be
some meds
back.
to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines, so we're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to. Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Stop resisting! Oh god. Oh fuck. We gotta get out of here. Why did I do that? Paraven.
A small, unremarkable rock world.
That's
a large rock world.
Farkrothu. Huningto. Mavagon. Alright, Jordan, who are we bringing? Alright, Mojave, who are we bringing?
Ashley.
Try again.
How about Garrus?
Who else?
How about Liara? Yeah. Blah.
What level are we? We're level 49.
Ooh. Ooh, this one's got some kind of blizzrad.
Mave, thank you for doing my hilarious bit while I was away.
You're welcome. Something great minds. I mean, you'll get there eventually. You just gotta believe.
Like Sergeant Parappa said, I just gotta believe!
I really love that you ate shit like before you even fell down the slope here.
Thank you, Sergeant Parappa.
You aced that landing though.
I'll never forget your sacrifice in the war. Jordan, do you know what we're talking about with that bit?
Not a fucking clue.
Mojave, tell him.
Parappa the Rapper?
Sergeant Parappa, yeah.
Yeah, so when we were doing Halo, we were playing I forget, like, this was last year, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Because it took me a fucking long ass time to get around to doing Halo 5. Oh god.
And the wait was worth it.
Yup. Anyway, so we were doing the co-op for that game. We had like a couple little OCs we were doing. Basically, we were kind of like like playing like speaking as our respective characters as we were going.
Like
we
I was Linda. Master Chief's best friend, and I was also Mr. Spooky, the Arbiter's roommate for college.
Yes. Sure. Mr. Spooky also being like a super competent alien like elite soldier, by the way,
and also a lawyer,
and also a lawyer. And you know his voice.
Yes,
I had my buddy Carson. When we get to Halo 3, it switches from 2-player co-op, where you just like have like basically 2 Master Chiefs, 2 Arbiters, to doing a 4-player co-op, where you have player 1's Master Chief, player 2 is the Arbiter, players 3 and 4 are 2 random other elites, who are based off of like existing characters, but like it's not quite canon. Either way, we had Dot reprising her role as Mr. Spooky for that. We had Carson filling the shoes of the Arbiter for me, and June, who streams us from time to time, is completely new to Halo. So she just took the 4th elite, and we were just like, she's like, "What's my character? I don't have like a decent character to do." And we were just like, "I don't fucking know. Just be Parappa or whatever." so she just, she decided to be Sergeant Parappa, and kept doing and basically all her dialogue in the game was just doing just Parappa like everything he said.
And like right at the end,
have died badly.
And like right at the end, like while we're doing like the final like vehicle section, right before the end of the original trilogy, Parappa's vehicle just like clipped through the world and just fell into the void.
Amazing.
And so Parappa was the only one who didn't make it to the ship at the end. So we just decided that Parappa died in the war. And that's why there hasn't been another Parappa the Rapper game.
Yes. Because naturally this Halo OC is the actual Parappa.
Of course. It's as good a reason as any, shit.
That dude fucking sucked.
What, Parappa? He saved our
lives.
lives.
No, the guy who just killed with a shotgun. He would just like stood half behind cover, didn't shoot at you, and just kind of stood there while you killed him.
We also did. We also made our own OCs for the Halo Reach playthrough because you can customize your Spartan.
Yeah, Halo Reach co-op is awesome because it's like, every single character gets to be a custom Spartan.
I was the Mariner, who was found by the sea and inducted into the Spartan program.
I played
and he
Greg.
talks like this, of course.
I played Greg, who is basically just like an early Spartan experiment who didn't really turn out correctly. And he talked a little like this. June played Master Hamburger, who was always trying to make people burgers instead of fighting war. And Carson played Dr. Gunn, who's going to help cure the disease of the Evil Covenant with his bullets.
I am nodding and understanding.
Yes.
Yes. You understand.
Yeah. And then we did Halo 5, and we have not been in a hurry to play another Halo game since.
Yeah, in Halo 4, June and Carson played Blaster Chief and Blinda, who were like failed clones of Master Chief and Linda.
Yeah, that Cortana made while Master Chief and Linda were in stasis.
Yeah.
She was bored. All Blaster Chief said was, "I'm Blaster Chief."
Yep.
And I came out wrong.
I'm Blaster Chief. I came out wrong. It's like every time Master Chief would be like having a panic attack and like asking Blaster Chief for help, he'd just be like, "I'm Blaster Chief."
Oh. I came out wrong.
I came out wrong. I got like a splinter in my pinky or something like that. It's really bothering me. Let's go to disk system.
You could go to this system or that system. Jar Jar. Nero.
Niram.
Laptop.
Quetzal.
Metallic asteroid.
Metallic asteroid.
Grimar. Raisha.
Raisha.
I think that was the last Turing insignia we needed.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, Jordan, who are we taking?
Ashley.
No, try again.
Ashley.
No, try again.
Hayden.
Who else?
Ashley.
No, try again.
No, I don't feel like it. I think I've done my best. Garrus.
There you go.
And Ashley.
No, we can't do that, buddy.
Bring Ashley.
No, we can't, buddy. We only have 2 slots.
That's how a quitter talks.
You know, we haven't brought Caden along in a while.
I feel like we brought Kane along last week.
Well, it's been a while since last week.
It's been a week, in fact. Or
It
yeah,
has
it's
been a
been
week.
1 week since we brought Caden along.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Do we have any new armor for you? We don't. Sorry, bud. Let's get your weapons all taken care of, though. Crashed escape pod, like in Star Wars.
Just like in Star Wars.
Just like in Star Wars. You know what this reminds me a lot of?
Star Wars?
It does remind me about a lot of Star Wars, is the thing.
Holy shit.
Janica would hate this planet. Why did he do that? Hey, don't laugh.
No, that was the reason. It did that because, haha.
Hey guys! Sorry, we're not here for you guys right now. Okay, fine, we're gonna make it a whole thing.
You know why? It's girls' night!
We're gonna make it a whole fucking thing.
Sorry, I was gone for a second. I had to get my delicious ZD. Hey, we're on Hoth.
Yeah, I was just saying, Janica would hate this.
Yes.
What's my shepherd's background? Earthborn Soul Survivor.
Same one I did.
Our shepherd is from Baltimore.
Correct.
I don't even remember why we decided that.
I don't remember why we decided Baltimore.
but it's true.
He's a trans-masked butch lesbian.
Like Terra. Yo, what if Terra was in Mass Effect? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Oh. I thought you... I thought you meant like from Baltimore, like Tara. I was like, Tara is not from Baltimore.
No. your previous state was trans-masc butch lesbian. you fucking connected that back to Baltimore. Oh, obviously she meets from Baltimore, right? What else could it be? Hey, what if Tara was from Baltimore?
What if Tara was from Baltimore, man? Are you asking him right now?
No.
Great. That's the no you say when you are doing it.
You don't know anything about me or my methods.
I have known you for years.
Which is still crazy, but like, you know, you can't prove a thing.
Hey Tara, you still in chat?
If Tara was still in chat, he'd be like, "Yay, it's me!" When he said his name earlier.
Tara would be like Tara mentioned.
Kinda, yeah. Oh shit! Also, it's so right. Our shippers from Home of Challenge pissing.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
He got the maker from Big Bill Hells.
Shut up your ugly ass.
Alright, let's get down there. Guys, thank you. Also, okay, please don't mention that. What's up, sluts?
Imagining a truly
No, don't read that, Mojave. Don't read that, Mojave.
Don't read what?
I think that message the previous message from Revolver Ocelot game chat.
Yeah, don't read that.
Jordan can read it though.
Why?
Yeah,
what about it so terrible? Oh, Shepard with a Boston accent.
No!
Mojave, what would that sound like?
It's me, Shepard from Boston. I'm the voice spectre of the whole galaxy.
Fuck you, Jordan. Fuck
What
you.
the fuck did I do?
You know
You're the
what
one
you
who's
did.
mad at the accent.
Hey guys, how's the mask being affected today? Well, not great right now.
Got the brain mass is being affected in negative ways, apparently.
Yeah.
Indeed. She's jealous of how authentic my Boston accent
No,
sounds.
I'm not.
Yeah. She's jealous that if Shepard was from Boston, I would be cast to play him.
No, I'm really not.
It's okay, Dot. I understand. I'll give you coaching someday. You know,
You should do this.
I'm gonna see you soon. I'm gonna be in Long Beach. I could like give you some coaching on a good Boston accent.
Park the gun, Harvard Yard. 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 Park the gun, Harvard Yard.
You sound insane right now, genuinely. Tara texted me back. He said, well, that I'd be from Baltimore.
True. Me smoking my true because of how true this is.
So true, guys.
Get this butcher true.
Let me, hang on. There, I sent him a true.
Say harder. Chogi. Zamari. Faringor. Treyarmus. Finished Noveria. Have you done Pharos? We've done Noveria and Pharos. The only story mission left is Vermeer. I should put the message up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No spoilers. Jordan is blind.
Doesn't know
I
shit.
can't see shit.
Doesn't know fuck.
I can't see.
Who should we bring, Mojave?
Let's bring Rex.
Okay. Who else?
Yeah, Rex is awesome. I'm always saying he's like the Krogan Ashley.
Let's bring the Ashley.
No, we're not doing that. Who else should we bring?
Let's bring Tali.
Okay.
And then let's bring Ashley.
No, we can't do that. We only get 2 options.
You know, Shepard could stay home.
Just let I've
never thought about that.
To let Ashley lead the team.
Yeah, but
right.
The rest of our crew,
the all alien team.
Yes.
Yes. What could go wrong? I see nothing. I see no problems here.
Still mad you can't romance Rex because BioWare is weak. There should have been a Krogan romance option. It's crazy that there hasn't been.
There is one in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh, really?
Yay.
No, I'm lying.
Oh.
Boo. You could be. Yeah. The thing is, we would have fucking believed you too, because no one liked that game.
I did not play enough of that game to ever find just to confirm or deny that statement. Fuck you.
You could have kept this whole fucking charade up for as long as you wanted. You blew it.
Genuinely could have got me to spread so much disinformation. And you know I love that. You know I love lying.
I do.
Aww.
Which is why I'm not letting you do it.
Wait, Mojave. What if Dot's lying right now? What if the first thing she said was the truth and she's lying to us about making that part up? So that we don't believe a thing.
Well, you know, Jordan.
Yeah, his name is Nakmor Drek. He's like an old man Krogan, like near the end of his life.
Old man Krogan Yowie!
Yeah! He's near the end of his life. He joins up with you because he wants to do something like meaningful before he dies. His daughter is like the head of the of security at the Citadel equivalent. And yeah, you can bump uglies with that old man.
Imagine if what you just said was true. How beautiful would that be?
Well, yeah, it is true. His name is Nakmor Drek. He's an old man.
That part's true. And he's a fun character. He has some good dialogue, but you can't romance him.
Looks like someone didn't play enough.
Fuck. It's true.
You have no way of knowing. I could be telling
I
the truth, or I could be
really
lying.
don't. That's true. I don't really feel like looking this up, by the way. I could do that and I could find out, but I'll listen to Takedown's word.
The thing was, like, initially the romance options in Andromeda were pretty bad. Like, especially for like the male options, there weren't a lot of like gay ones.
Yeah.
So they patched it later, so that you could romance Jal as a man. You could romance Reyes as a man,
mm-hmm.
and and they also added that you could romance Drac.
That is fantastic.
It's not like the most like refined romance path because it was added in a patch, right?
Yeah, same with Reyes.
Yeah.
As a romance path.
Yeah.
Which is really too bad. She's fun.
Yeah, I mean, like it's an interesting thing. And also, I was lying to you. They didn't add that in a patch.
I know.
I kind of had you going though, didn't I?
Wow, Dot was lying again. Who would have thought?
Hi. Ow. Hey,
see ya.
Rex, we were supposed to save that guy. Why can't I move?
Just look down and spin around. Just like
guys.
No. Fuck. The complete lack of dead silence besides gunfire is really funny here for some reason.
Great. Oh, cool.
Oh my god, yay, we're back.
We get to do all that
everybody.
again.
I have such a fondness for this game and its weird jank. Dang, we are more Paragon than I thought we would be.
Yeah, we're pretty Paragon.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 1 secret ending. Shep falls in a crack and dies.
I remember being so bored with the combat in 1, I used console commands to give myself all the best weapons and turn the difficulty to max. Yeah, the combat in this game, like, it works. It's fine. It's cover shooting, you know? It's not exactly complex. That shit rules, though.
Yeah, baby!
It's like, it's so, the shooting in this game is so, like, adequate. Then when we get to Mass Effect 2, it's like, oh, this is, like, what a good game is supposed to play like. I tracked all the buttons you just pressed, and if you spelled them out, you would be saying, Eeb!
That's great, buddy.
Can you say that one more time? I didn't catch all that.
Eeba!
Thank you.
It was Eba! Can you say it, Jordan?
Eba!
Yeah!
Yeah!
If only I always hear to say it.
So many
If
RPGs
only.
would be better if they just didn't put combat in. I mean, Citizen Sleeper doesn't have any combat in, and that's good. So you may be right.
Fallout 1 is combat, and it is genuinely so fucking funny.
Yeah, because sometimes you'll do things like you'll shoot your fucking friend and
kill
him.
Ethan. Shoot and kill Ian. Oh no, I even got his name wrong. I betrayed him even harder than I said Ethan.
Hey, dude.
Hey,
Why'd you shoot and kill me, man? I don't get it. That wasn't fucking cool.
No.
All I wanted to do was wear a dress.
I would never do that.
But you did. You killed Ian.
I genuinely don't. I think I fired like less than 10 shots during the Mariposa base raid. Like, I got through so many of the combat encounters just by like positioning the super mutants in the like within the line of fire of other mutants' miniguns, and just watch them all tear each other to shreds. I'm sure with like different difficulty
models. It's also a good game for like, for your friends to give you like really good advice, that you maybe shouldn't necessarily follow right that second, but it certainly isn't their fault if you right, Mojave?
Yeah, fine.
This is about, but I'm sure it's great advice.
Well, I gave Mojave some really good advice when we were playing Fallout. About going to San Diego.
You are being so fucking misleading right now.
Because there's stuff
in so many different ways, but like, let's just start with.
I'm just nodding intently.
Let's start with the statement going to San Diego. Like, let's talk. What
about it? That's where you're going.
Oh, yeah, just insane scientist.
Horrific.
Oh my god. So, Jordan, do you know how San Diego is presented in Fallout 1?
I don't think so.
San Diego is like the southernmost region of the map, which is like where San Diego would be, is called the Glow because it was so saturated with nuclear strikes that it could be seen from a distance, much like the glowing sea in Fallout 4.
Sure.
Yeah, if you travel through the glow or go through or like stand in the like, you know, actual level that is represented by the glow, you are constantly taking radiation damage. Unless you have taken many Radexes, you will be killed instantly.
Sure.
Yep. You also need a rope to access the dungeon that's there. So until you get the rope, you are just standing there at the mouth of this crater, constantly taking radiation damage, not knowing what's supposed to happen. And the way to and from the glow, it's a pretty long journey with pretty reasonable encounter rate, but they're generally pretty high level for what you've experienced up to this point, unless you've like gone and gotten power armor or some shit. Now, Dodd's awesome idea was, I think you first learn about the glow like hanging out in the hub, where, you know, you can get all these different like quest leads, like all these different stuff about the story, hang out with different like trading companies, basically, you know, quests and build your player arsenal, and have a couple of different branching narrative paths. Some of them are going to be more dangerous than others, but it's going to be a good time, like a good base of operations while you try to solve the water problem for the vault, right? Dot's awesome idea was go to the glow as soon as you hear about it.
Okay.
And I was like, fine, I'll save now, let's just see what happens. And then I died.
Badly.
Yes, badly indeed. And then for the years since then, has had the audacity to say that wasn't her fault.
It's not my fault.
When I smile, the walls chime. I'm making so much music.
That's great, insane scientist.
Bubbles, but when I touch them, I pop. Too much spinning. Can you feel me growing? I'm gonna bring it all. Bubbles.
I love how wild the actor is going while the character is just standing there.
It's all so beautiful. Can you see it?
Me going to Taco Bell.
They're all crawling through my fingers. I can feel their wings fluttering. They're in my head.
Me going to Taco Bell.
All of them, with knives. They're all crawling. It's all so they're in my head. If I don't hold still, it will all spill out, and then I won't be me anymore. I won't be me if it all spills out. I have to hold still.
Me going to Taco Bell.
I love the stock Bioware animations. One of my favorite parts of this game. Like, oh, the Bioware canned animations feel so fucking iconic. Let's all slam our fists into our palms together.
Can I still kill these guys?
Yeah, like, what are we supposed to do here?
Oh, nope. Not allowed to anymore.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'm trying to find the way out.
Have you checked the map?
That's for pussies.
You did it earlier. What does that make you then?
Your mom.
I got your ass.
I got your ass.
Where have you been for 27 years?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Yay!
What to do?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Good work, Commander. You took down the biotics with minimal collateral damage.
Did we?
I killed innocent people today, Admiral. The biotics set it up, but I pulled the trigger.
They weren't soldiers under my command, but it still sucked.
Shields. You lost a handful of civilians. Any other unit I sent in would have.
Well, I guess those aren't soldiers under my command.
You saved a lot of lives today, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing. Oh, it's some kind of horse.
Ynthori.
Oh yeah, medallion.
Samhain. You must be Majesty. The Salgan. Trellin. And Tatara. Who should we take?
Why don't they take this one?
Sully.
Okay.
And Ashley.
Try again.
No. Ashley.
Look, the thing about Ashley is she's the exact same class as us. She brings nothing to the table that we do not already bring.
But consider. Two of them.
Fucking fine.
We got rid of Rick Ashley, Jordan.
That's your one for tonight. You don't get to suggest Ashley again.
Fine. Why does she have nothing in pistols or shotguns?
Funny.
Okay.
Funny.
That's fair. Funny. You want to go to abandoned camp or mercenary camp?
Abandoned camp.
There's no other
sounds
camps.
spookier.
Oh no. Whee! Whee!
Oh, Janik would hate this place too.
Whee! Activate the generator. Here.
Oh, it's good to be able to do that again. I did a little thought for Troy.
Jumping! Whee! She's so happy. This thing really is like an animal to me.
That's its mating call.
Someone come fuck this!
Shout out dragons in chat.
God damn it.
What? No, fuck you. King showed me that subreddit when I was visiting California back when we were dating, and I've never forgiven him for making me aware of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great, huh?
Great's one way to describe it.
Yep, it certainly is one way to describe it. Yep.
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 Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm. The fuck?
I know.
I like how we both did it at the same time, Jordan.
Hey, now my Gabite is Garchomp. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay!
Yeehaw!
So what are your thoughts on Penny and Arvin?
Oh no, it's a trap.
Arvin came off like a jerk at first. And I'm still not 100% convinced he isn't one. But his story is very heart-wrenching. Penny's very cute, but something about her screams secret villain.
Interesting.
Be right back. I need to eat something.
Go eat something.
That's its mating dance.
Whee! Man, this thing really wants to fuck, doesn't it? Oh no!
Move it out. Ready.
Axie! That's what that one spelled.
Now we're going to mercenary camp.
Woohoo! Revolver says, Ariel's a cute name for your shepherd, by the way.
Yeah.
Their first shepherd was Jorah, and their second was Julie.
I think I'm trying to remember. I know I've had an Amos shepherd, a Moisha shepherd, Ezekiel shepherd. Hey, they've got snipers. That's not fair.
Oh god!
Only I can
fuck.
do that.
They're killing you with deadly laser.
Oh, no, they're not. They're shooting me with bullets.
And how? And what? Through what method are they guiding the bullets?
Well, the laser isn't deadly though.
Yeah, but the lazy is a vehicle by which other deadly projectiles can get to you. So technically, the laser is also deadly.
That's not how it works. No.
Let me call shit deadly for fun sometimes, okay?
I'll make this compromise. You can keep doing that, but never call a laser lazy for short ever again.
Did I do that?
Yes, you did.
You said lazy.
You said lazy.
I didn't fit. That was not intentional. Well, I guess I've locked myself out of that bit. That's fine. Didn't even fucking mean to. I don't blame you guys for saying this. That is absolutely something I would say.
It is.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Mojave misspoke,
like,
but I'm not putting anything past you.
You know, lasers, I call them lazies.
Nope.
Hi.
Ah!
Ow.
So that one right there, that one was a deadly laser.
You don't know that.
They shot a laser at you and it could have killed you.
No.
What part of what I said is incorrect?
The part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Hee. Boom. Hee. Stop resisting!
Ah, sweet as!
Thank you for the follow, Culture Games 29.
Hello! Welcome in, how it is?
I don't like how quiet it is here.
Yeah, seriously. I'm really happy that, like, games have just decided that, like, more environments just need some loop background music. Having no music at all most of the time is really fucking unsettling for the atmosphere. Especially if the game is.
You know what would have helped the ambiance in there a little bit better?
What's that?
What's that?
Fuck you.
I was hoping you'd be in there for like 5 seconds longer so I could play that.
Does the Normandy have a mating noise too?
Flamarthu. Sound like a
Right back,
sim.
guys. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Potation. Metallic asteroid.
Yeah, they didn't think that one through much, huh?
Notacrux. Clamarthu is such a fucking sim word. Alright, Jordan, who are we taking?
Liara.
Okay.
And Ashley.
No, you're not allowed to just use asteroid again tonight, remember?
I forgot.
Try again.
Kanan.
Okay. There's enemies over here. What? What are these enemies?
The enemies.
The enemies.
The enemy!
That's not Fuka.
I love playing that one because it sounds like a bootleg.
Thorian Creepers?
Creeper! Oh, man.
What are the Thorian Creepers doing here? That's no good. Wing. Jordan, don't drop her pipes, please.
That was the sound the Mako made. Maybe that's my new bit, like we did with the splat noise whenever Mojave would walk on bloodstains in Dark Souls. Whenever the Mako lands from a crazy jump, I'm just gonna clang.
That's gonna happen so much, though.
I know.
That doesn't count, you fucker.
This is terrific. I agree with Revolver Ocelot game. This should be. See, now you're driving carefully because you don't want me to do it again. I see what you're doing. I made you self-conscious.
No, I just want to hear that noise. Are you guys fucking kidding me?
Fun fact, it used to be impossible to mod sound in ME1 due to the tool they used being so old and depreciated it didn't exist anymore. Amazing.
That's a thorium pod, all right. Why aren't there escape pods here? You okay, buddy?
Just chilling.
When I went up against his arm, it just started jittering.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Not so fast.
Just in time to
First,
kill
tell me
you.
why this place is overrun with Thorian creepers.
How do you know about the Thorian?
I killed it.
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Why didn't you send a clear message asking for help? All we had was that signal from the emergency beacon.
This is a closed communications base. Exogeny was worried about someone on the project selling secrets to a rival firm or reporting our work to the authorities. We have no direct communication with the outside, only the emergency beacon. It sends a general distress signal to the Exogeny site on Pharos. They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours, but it sounds like they had problems of their own.
Any chance some of the other people at the base might still be alive?
I doubt it. Too many creepers out there. They never stood a chance. We're the only ones left.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind of link between the creepers and the Thorian back on Pharos. The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here.
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting this to the authorities, right?
You were in charge of this project. The safety of the staff was
I
your
am the
responsibility.
authorities.
They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone if I end up in jail? Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund they set up.
Do like money.
It's yours if you let us go.
Money's good.
This isn't about money. It's about justice. Blood for blood.
That's not going to happen. Open fire. Open fire!
Oh, Jesus!
Okay.
Jordan, what's your favorite letter?
I don't know. That's not really something I've given a lot of thought to.
We'll do it
Why?
now.
What's yours?
E. Or Q.
Q's needed.
You heard it first.
Well, I know why you like Q so much.
Heard it in your first. Jordan loves Q.
Hey.
Inky. Apple. Jessica. Metallic asteroid. Ilapa. Alright, who are we bringing this time?
Tully.
Okay. Who else?
Ashley.
Jordan, you're not allowed to suggest her again, remember?
I forgot. Garrus.
Okay. This is not the monkey mission, no. We already did the monkey mission. I think this is the one I abandoned because I was pissed off trying to go over these mountains.
Oh my god, I just came back and was scared.
What?
Oh no, oh no. Every time I see you Dot, I swear to God.
You keep cutting out.
Every time I watch you drive up a mountain, I swear to God. This one looks, okay, this one looks a bit safer. God fucking damn it. Wow, look at that view. Whee! Jesus Christ. It is so generous that it didn't give this thing like fall damage or anything like that. Could you imagine?
I'm also glad Jordan completely forgot about the bit he was going to do.
Oh, I didn't forget anything. I'm just playing Pokemon right now.
Looks deserted.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Whoa, it's like in Star Wars.
This really is like Star Wars.
Stop resisting!
It's just like Star Wars. Do you think the Stormtroopers did that to Owen and Beru?
They lit them on fire?
No, like, they shot them after they lit them on fire.
Yeah, probably.
Husks.
Do you think they also yelled "Stop resisting"?
Oh, 100%.
I mean, it'd be crazy if they didn't, right?
Why did they sound like Mojave?
What do you mean by that?
They sound their voices. They sound like you.
Hang on. What of them speak before you kill it? I want to listen. Oh, that does sound like me.
Yeah, you see.
Okay.
Seamless.
Hey, do that noise.
I don't feel like it.
No, Mojave, come on. Be a good sport.
There's people watching. You're
Be a
putting
good
me on the spot.
Be a good sport.
It's like you're asking me to sing in front of them, you know? You can't just do that.
Mojave, you can do it. I believe in you.
No, I'm just nervous.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Jordan, do you believe in me?
Sure, pal.
You would never call me pal if you were being serious.
You don't know that.
No, I don't.
Come on, Mojave.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, see? It's
that was
exactly the
perfect.
same.
Okay, thanks. I was just shy. I'm gonna go back and clip something from that.
How horrible. The entire colony must have been transformed.
Oh my god. There's this one mission, like, way later where we cut off Tally during, like, a really important line of dialogue. I forgot what it was. You missed. There you go. Like, we'll Garrus turned. I know he was going into cover, but I really don't think he was turning around to say hi. Hey, Shepard.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, good shooting.
Thanks, buddy.
Don't hit me.
I won't, buddy.
Thanks, Commander. Stop resisting. Yeah, you shot that guy in the back. That's fucking stone cold. Merciless.
Merciless?
Right now, you're merciless to me?
When it comes to what we do, you're merciless.
Ooh, that's cold.
That's dope, actually.
That's actually pretty dope. Fuck. You know what? So all of these little like outposts and shit, all of like the same layout, all of like the same floor plan, basically. It really is giving the vibe that like the council or whatever just like dropped a bunch of like portables out onto random planets.
Yeah,
like
prefabs.
Yeah. I'm just imagining instead of this, it's like little classroom portables at your fucking high school.
The temporary ones that were always there forever.
Yeah. It's like, no, these are just the buildings now. I think my school was comprised of like an entire fully half of the classrooms were those.
I had my sex ed class in one of those. It was Texas, so they shoved it as far away from the actual school as possible. Now, how do I get it up there?
Okay, a couple of things have been going on at work that have been driving me fucking insane lately. The first is related to a new drink that we're kind of like soft launching, and the other is related to like one of our new regulars, I guess. So, we have decided to like so people will occasionally get like little flavored cold foams like on their fraps. And I always thought that was kind of weird, but Starbucks has decided to like launch a few of those as like actual menu items. Like you can get like a salted caramel mocha. They're called Strato frappuccinos, right?
They're called what?
Strato.
Okay.
They told us it's the Italian word for layered.
Whatever.
Which, sure, whatever. And it's really weird because like every time like someone comes in to like ask what they are, it's always somebody who never intended to get one in the first place. And every time I describe it to them, they always laugh at me. I don't know why. I'm just like, it's like, yeah, the Strato Frappuccinos are a selection of fraps with like a couple different like flavored cold foams on top. You can get like a mocha with salted caramel, or you can get like a matcha with strawberry. There's a few others, and then they always laugh. There's like happened like 3 times today. I'm like, does it sound stupid, or like did I fumble the delivery that badly? It's made me really self-conscious. So like yeah, every time I ask what the Strato Frappuccino is, I always get nervous. Like, oh no, they're gonna be mean to me. The other thing is, there's this guy who's been showing up in the mornings. He's this old man with like this little like sun hat that still has the tag on the back of it. He always shows up in like this big red Jeep, with none of the doors on it. You know the type. And he's the kind of dude who will always say shit like he keeps saying namaste. You know what I mean, what I'm fucking about. He one time like yelled over the counter like, "Hey, which one of you is the manager?" And the shift in charge just like kind of awkwardly raised her head because it's like, "Are you about to yell at all of us?" And then he just thanked us all for our service.
Okay,
that's great.
But hang on. A colonial pioneer team rarely consists of.
Still good.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway, but like every time I swear that talking to this guy is like talking to a wizard, because every time I like help him at the front counter, he always talks about his travels. Like that is how he phrases it. Like, it's really interesting how different Starbucks at like price items differently at different locations. I've noticed that on my travels. I'm just like, that's great, man. And then at one time I was just trying to be funny. When I was letting him go, I was like, "All right, here's your coffee. Enjoy your travels." And he looked at me like, and he got like really serious and said, "Are you kicking me out?" I straight up genuinely did not know what to say to that. I was like, no, I'm just I was just trying to be nice, sorry. And he just nodded silently and walked away.
Don't ever be fucking nice to me.
Genuine, what was it you said one time? You like said like, is your Starbucks just like a 90s sitcom? Or some shit? That's really how it feels sometimes. Every other person who shows up there feels like they were planted to say some shit to make me go insane. Before stream started, I told these guys about the person who wished me a quote, "a California good day." That's how we talk.
Let's all have a California good day. Megan Ellis.
It's McGamless.
Amaranthine.
That's right.
Wintania.
I was gonna say Wentanya.
Thurumlan.
That's what they call it when Tanya's there.
I
That was-
procured
that
an
was-
ice cream
that was
sandwich
bad.
so that I can now have a California good day.
Fuck, I want an ice cream sandwich. I want an ice cream sandwich. I want an ice cream sandwich.
I want an ice cream sandwich too.
I want an ice cream sandwich.
Come over, I have
want an ice
several.
cream sandwich. Mojave.
Yeah.
After tomorrow, before you get here, I'm gonna go get an ice cream sandwiches.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. All right, who should we take?
Caden.
Okay. Who else?
Rex.
Okay.
Dude rock.
Dude rock.
Dudes rock.
The thing about dudes, they rock.
Yeah. One time, the one time the wizard dude came up to me while I was working behind the counter, and he just goes like, "That's how you doing since I last saw you? Still employed, I see." I again didn't know how to respond to that. I was like, I didn't realize I upset you that badly, man.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
My bad.
You literally.
I'll try harder next time.
You should have wished him a California good day.
I feel like if I said my bad to him, he would have actually said, "Yes, it is your bad." I genuinely think he would have said that. Oh.
What?
We were getting Jordan's.
My headphone plug's a little fucky.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was Jordan's bird.
No,
Same
it was
one-
my bad.
The same one that scooped. Yeah, it is your bird. The same one that
Hey!
scooped Mojave up the other day.
Yeah,
Did we
Jordan
tell
doesn't.
Jordan about that?
Jordan doesn't know about that.
You got scooped up by a bird the other day?
Yeah, your bird.
So yesterday I was.
It's not my bird. I don't have a bird.
So yesterday, instead of streaming, I was hanging out with Tara and Dot and Spitzy a little bit. Tara and Spitzy and I watched Sinners while Dot went and saw Superman. But before all that, Dot was just like hanging out in Voice, and I was finishing the last of my curry, and I had like my rice like soaking in the rice cooker, and I forgot that it was in there, and like suddenly in the middle of conversation I was like, oh shit, I gotta start my rice, and I said that like as I was getting up, and the way that Mike cut it off
Sounded like you got snatched by a bird.
Yeah, but you were a bird.
It just got stolen.
Yeah, she got picked up by Jordan's bird.
I don't have a bird. I don't know what the fuck.
You
you're
have
talking
a bird. It caws all the time.
It does call all the time.
It does. It calls all the time.
about. Yeah, you keep saying this. I have never heard it.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of
Who
gratitude.
the fuck are you?
With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
I'm giving you one chance to live through this. Shut this gang down.
I cannot believe you place such a high priority on stopping such petty, victimless crimes. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going
Yeah,
to
I've played
prison.
Skyrim before
Now,
too.
do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do,
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye,
What's that?
Shepard.
Is it because they're criminals? So that got renegade points? Hello, mercenary. Now we're cool. Alright. It's just a misunderstanding.
I love that they're just standing around.
They have no dialogue? Nothing?
Nothing.
So, we discussed this in the group chat earlier, but I ran into someone on Reddit using a picture of me as a meme today.
Oh my god, yes.
So, background. About 5 years ago, I procured an official Sickos sweatshirt from The Onion. You know the Sickos picture. That's from The Onion's political cartoonist.
Right.
And it got so popular that they sold shirts that just said Sickos. And they happened to print one on a Champion reverse sleeve sweatshirt, which is really good. Like, those are really good sweatshirts. So it was a win-win. So I got one, and of course, what should I do with it but recreate that picture with myself as a sicko? So I was living at my mom's house at the time. No one was around, so I went out back. I set up my camera and with a timer on my Apple Watch, and got a picture of me doing the yes, ha ha ha, yes. Posted it to Tumblr every couple years or so. Like it picks up some steam and goes around. And then today, I find a picture. I find a post on r/squared circle, which is the wrestling subreddit, and it's a story apparently on Yahoo about a wrestler who kind of like found a new lease on her career, and the quote used in the title is "I'm a sicko."
Yeah.
And then someone replied to it saying, "She's one of us," with a picture of me attached.
That's really fucking funny.
And I replied, "What the fuck? This is me. No, like, literally, this is a picture I took of myself and posted to my Tumblr." That was one of the most surreal things that has happened to me in a hot fucking minute.
Oh my god, is it time?
It's time.
Yes!
Now back to the good part. Alright, who are we taking?
Okay, you said no, Ashley. Alright, let's bring the other girls. Let's bring Talia and Liara.
Okay.
And Ashley.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
Novaria is probably my favorite mission, but this one has a few really good set pieces in it.
Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
They couldn't have dropped us in the car?
Apparently not. What if we just left the car there?
That would be fucking crazy.
Look at these guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the little dude's just skittering. Hey,
no!
Rude.
Killing them. Oh, did they make those natural prey? Mako's hungry, feed her. Whatever the fuck these things are. I think someone made like that exact bit back when I streamed this game a couple years ago. But when they were just like, Mako's hungry, feed her pedestrians. Uh-oh.
She's proud of herself.
Good.
One of my favorite stupid things I've ever posted was like, Gun is pregnant. It needs to give birth to baby bullets.
That is really good. Doc, can I just say, this is one of the last bits I would have expected from you. I thought this was something I would do.
What?
Just spend the stream just making a bunch of random noises.
It's not random noises. That's the noises that Mako makes. It's an animal.
That's true. Okay. I take that back. Oh my god. This is devastating to watch. They're just peaceful little creatures. You're just gunning them down in cold blood. Oh my god!
In cold blood implies that Dot's not having a blast doing this right now.
Oh, it's a gas lightning storm in the distance. I really think this. She's so excited.
Wee.
If this
She's
game was
stimming.
had slightly better sound design, you could hear this fucking hear the thunder rolling in from that lightning storm over there. Ooh, that'd be so good. Every now and then I say something about Mass Effect 1 that has the exact same vibe of Star Wars would be so much better if it was good.
Star Wars would be good if it was good.
It's true. Also, I'm glad you understand me. Oh god, remember that one glitch that happened on Vermeer when we did this the first time?
What glitch?
It was when I was on foot shooting. I think it was in this exact area. I'm holding my breath in case it happens again. Uh-oh. Now you will kill them with deadly laser. Nice. Okay, I don't think it's happening. It was like I was walking around popping off with my pistol, and for some reason my Shepard's the model for her was locked to one direction.
Oh,
but
I think I remember that.
Yeah. So it looked like I was shooting way off to the right, and my camera was pivoting, but was still pivoting around and shooting at the right people. Crack fucking shot, curving the bullets.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is the music done? We can't hear the thunder.
Also, waves, boosh. No, it's mostly the light sound of waves crashing.
No, I literally just heard thunder.
Yeah, I heard some.
Yeah, okay.
Mass Effect confirmed good.
Geth Colossus. I really like my favorite part of that Geth Colossus was that it shot at you twice. He was not very worried about you.
Okay,
or
Mako.
your weird little creature.
Mako, calm down. Drive straight, please.
She's too excited. She did such a good job. Hey, level up.
We're level 52.
Dang, nice.
We are 8 levels away from the level cap.
Amazing that you haven't upgraded Tali's first aid even a little bit. Nah, we're good. We're fine.
That one shot at me once.
Hey. Oh yeah, this is the part where I tried to kick the Colossus out into sea. Oh, hey! Oh my god, there's another one. Yeah, try it. Try to like nudge his body over the edge.
What, with the Mako?
Yeah. Or you can get out and do it yourself. Actually, I didn't think to do that, but yeah, look at this. Just gotta nudge it. Oh, what? Oh, why is this little leg thing kind of wiggly? Oh my! I don't like when you
Mako.
Mako.
If you play Mako, it looks like a dragon.
It does. I mean, I don't know. It is presenting. I shouldn't be watching this. God.
Mako.
Todd,
Mako.
Yeah, Todd, TOS. Can we show this? You disgust me. Get your mind out of the gutter. What?
We must find a way to disable their artillery.
Thanks, Liara. I didn't think of that.
Are we just doing Guns of Navarone in space, like, again?
What?
Guns of Navarone. It's this, like, war movie from the 60s that inspired the plots of Quake 2 and, in a roundabout way, Metal Gear Solid. It's literally like dudes in World War II go on a suicide mission to take down German artillery on these islands. It's like the most like formulaic. Nope, hang on. Let me kill this thing. Ban. Okay, goodbye, bot. You're welcome. Yeah, it's like it's probably the most like formulaic and basic like military thriller plotline you could have. Like so many things have aped off of Guns of Navarone.
Mm.
I just had a really weird, like, I had a crazy little thought just now. So, like, in the wake of, you know, we were talking about Halo, some silly little bits about it, but like I've been like knocking around in my head like what I actually want to say whenever I write about the series. Because finding new original things to say about Halo can be a little bit challenging, but right. The one thing that's in my head is like, okay, I've been very pilled on id shooters lately, just because we had that Doom experience earlier this year, and I was introduced to Quake like since we started Halo, like way back then. I'm just like thinking about like,
I should stream Wolfenstein sometime. I think I might do that after we finish Crimson Flower.
I would be into that. I'm like, are we talking like the new Wolfenstein?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm into that. Whoosh, the Normandy. That's gonna be one of the few times we actually see the Normandy like from the ground. That was cool.
The Normandy, said like the Rambler.
Hey, the Normandy.
Sometimes Bill and I will find like fan art of that model of ship, and we'll just send it to each other and say the Rambler.
that checks out.
Bill has some fan art of one of those ships as his desktop wallpaper, by the way.
Nice. It's like I'm thinking about like, you know, Halo, and like I'm thinking about like where it sits within like the arc of like what shooters were doing at the time.
I mean, it redefined the genre.
And in a lot of big ways, like a lot of like little itty bitty ones, because you had like you had the vehicle sections and a lot of the outdoor spaces and stuff. Those are some of like, you know, those are some of the standout. Yeah, the only 2 weapons, and like being another boots on the ground soldier like with other Marines is very different compared to like the id style, where you are one dude who is very strong and very mad. And even even like Half-Life 1, you're just a dude who's very strong and mad. Yeah, no, it's very interesting that Master Chief looks and sounds and seems just like another Doom guy, Space Marine kind of dude. But like at the end of the day, he is just another soldier. Wow. I'm like I'm thinking about, because like that shift in perspective didn't exactly start with Quake, because Quake 2 is weird, because I've talked a lot about how the first Quake is like just this really weird pastiche of like,
looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain.
We're grounded.
Oh,
we're grounded, grounded. Is Jordan here?
No.
Okay, because he needs to be here for the scene.
Yeah, you should.
He left and died. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Well,
you need to be here for the
whoever's
scene.
talking now, you can take his place.
Fine.
Mako, let's get you acting up. You seem pleased.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirrahe, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
That's just great. What now?
We stay put until the council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent?
What?
I told the council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating.
The little guy just wandering around in the background is so
Saren's
good.
base of operations. He set up
Oh,
a
I wanna see
research
him. I wanna see the
facility
little
here.
guy.
It's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What's Saren researching?
There he is.
There's an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently,
Rex.
Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so
Oh,
important
shit.
about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy.
Quell them to zero.
And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Don't be long, Captain. Time is not on our side.
I'm well aware of that, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Shut the fuck up,
Just
Ashley.
drop it. He'll be fine.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know.
Hey, didn't you say you were talking to Rex?
Greetings, human. I am Commander Ventola.
I can provide you with supplies.
Hey, you said you talked to Rex, right?
For
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirrahe.
Let me see what you have.
Gotta go shopping
There
first.
is.
Okay. You know, he seems pretty mad.
He seems mad.
He seems mad.
Shepard goes up to talk to to Rex and just says,
You seem mad.
Okay. I'll mosey on over there.
Yep.
I've been on this mission far too long.
Oh yeah, he does seem mad.
Hey Liara, what's up?
Oh hey Liara.
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
Everyone wants to talk about Rex. Hey buddy.
I think you should go talk to Rex.
What about what I want?
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Oh no, guys, Terra's high.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex,
shit.
these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
All yours, bud.
Yeah.
Woo!
So, heavy choice you gotta make there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not able to talk Rex down, you have to shoot him.
Yeah.
And he dies. And he is gone for the rest of the trilogy.
Yup.
Yeesh.
And if you can't talk him down and you don't shoot him, guess who does?
Ashley.
Ashley. She will
shocker.
also shoot him if you take too long to go over and talk to him.
Oh my god.
She'll just do it of their own accord. So yeah.
So Ashley's a bad person?
Yeah. Fuck her. Hope she dies.
It must be very important to Saren.
Fuck her, I hope she dies.
I'm surprised you were able to reason with it, Krogan.
Man, fuck you! Racist shit.
It's really too bad because like literally the Solarians just cannot it's impossible for them to not be racist about the Krogans.
Watch that Krogan of yours. Who knows what he'll do once you're in the breeding chambers.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Hey, hey, Solarian, you keep an eye on our car. If that's what you're worried about.
Exceptional loyalty.
Fuck you guys!
Krogan that responds to reason.
Oh,
Fuck you!
Why are we working with these dudes?
Let's see how you respond to bullets, motherfucker.
You know what? Let's give him the cure for the genophage. Hey guys. Ooh, this bump is kind of funny.
I will fight with fire for you, Commander.
Aw, thanks, Tally.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are. Just say the word.
Nice work with Rex. I didn't think anything would calm him down.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified
You-
for that.
can you-
We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Jesus.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we
She
get
sounds
there?
like you talking about
The bomb must be
Italians,
taken
Dodd.
to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify
Nukes are
any
too good for him.
first.
You want us to
Oh
go
my
back?
god.
We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going
Oh
to ask you
no,
more
that's so
difficult.
sad.
I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
That's just with you.
Either of these two will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Jordan, who should they take?
Aiden,
Williams. You'll look up.
you told me I'm not allowed to pick Ashley anymore.
God, fuck, that's true.
That's true.
You did say
Do
that.
you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the
She'll
blast?
be, you know,
We will engage
yeah,
the
send
Geth as long
Ashley
as
to the
possible.
team of,
Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius.
of racist
If we move
aliens
quickly,
who
we
made
should
a
be able to
genocide
escape
machine.
with
She'll fit right in.
Right at home, yeah.
Then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been
God.
armed, very little can stop
Every
it.
time I hear
The key is
suicide
getting it
mission, I
into
just think
place
about
and
the
armed
last
before the Geth can stop us.
quest in Veilguard and how like somehow that ended up being really good.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Aegor, Manovai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart
Aegor,
of Solarian
Manavai,
territory
Jato,
to
and
this
Black
day.
Eagle Strike
These
Force.
things will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
Let's do this.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this
Hashtag
is...
my men.
Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine.
Why are you being so mean to Kaden?
Good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Ashley, you've been out for like
We'll
3
see you on the other
missions.
side.
I know, It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Whatever happens, everyone just keep shooting. We go in hard, hit them harder, and we'll be the only damn thing that comes out the other side.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot, or the ever-alert who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope
Wow.
you meet again.
Alright, who are we taking?
Jordan, do you have something you'd like to say?
No, I don't.
Okay, Telly and Liara. They were working with us. They were working well for us earlier. Squelch.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you.
Fuck
to
ass
finish the
little
job.
boots.
And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
And that's where we're going to leave it for today.
What? Oh.
Why am I always hanging from these cliffs?
Yeah, we're leaving it there. We will be back next week with more Mass Effect. In the meantime, while Mojave is away, me and Jordan will probably be getting in some streams for 100 Line here and there.
Yeah.
Since we kind of have a more flexible schedule while Mojave's away.
Well, not tomorrow night or Friday night, bitch.
Well, not tomorrow night, Friday night, that's correct. We will, we will, speaking of which, we will not be live on your channel tomorrow or Friday.
That's correct.
For several days.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. Normally I'd be like, yeah, so come see me tomorrow on my channel. Fuck that. I'm going on a little vacation down in Southern California. A couple days I'm gonna go see Dot here. Then I'm gonna go to actual San Diego, not the Fallout San Diego.
Finally taking my advice.
Fuck you. But yeah, I'm gonna be back here. A week from today I'm going to be back here. So I'll be back for next week's Mass Effect, and then I'll be back to my normal stream schedule.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good little vacation. I'll try to get my VODs out. At least, I'll have them scheduled to publish before I go to bed at least.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all want to catch up on everything that we were up to in the last week or so, y'all will be able to do that very soon.
I'm going to be rating us out too.
Also watch the Claire Obscure VODs, guys. I need you all to be as insane about this game as I am.
I'm going to be streaming this out to Negatron, getting that going now. Be sure to leave some gloops in chat for me. We'll see you next time. Until then, this has been Radio Free Dairy. Good night and good luck.